My name is Ashley. I'm a higher self channeler. If you've been brought to my channel, it's simply because I am going to be channeling Lord Yeshua today. Beautiful and gracious enough to come through once again. Last final note in regards to what it is that I offer. Building and harnessing and strengthening that connection between you and your higher self. And your higher self are communicating and are speaking to each other on a daily, everyday basis. You start to feel more confident, and then you start to work with your own higher self. More so. I am simply a tool that people use in order to facilitate, let's say, a version of therapy, and I allow you to be your own therapist. I am just the conduit that allows this to happen. And in turn, as more sessions are done over time, you'll realize that you have connection to your higher self, and you'll start to build that relationship stronger. That's what I offer people. If you do want to see where that is, I'm at www.uphighhealing.com, and you can just click on the calendar, pick a date, and we can set up that session. It's just that easy. So I'm going to jump into this with Lord Yeshua. I will speed it up and such so you don't have to watch the whole procession, but here we go. Yes. Far be it from me to instruct anyone on what to do within their lives. However, as your brother, as your king, as a soldier alongside you in this time, know that there are no missteps as long as you step with me. I'm bringing forth this message now because I wish to portray and reveal that I will be, my presence will be known quite soon. Within the next year to year and a half, there will be whispers of my name and those that people believe are portraying me. However, when I do arise, I will be like a thief in the night, as they say. There won't be any time that makes sense for anyone, for it is not for those to know where in which I will show up. It is only for I to know, and that of the father and mother. And sister. Little did you know that she also walks here now. My sister is also one who is wise beyond her years. But I will say to you that her resurfacing is solely because of the lack of understanding and passion and communication that the floundering masculine energy is having right now. She is here so that we may unify this field once and for all. With those things not in balance, it makes it very difficult for those of you out there trying to raise the consciousness to a level of complete balance of both the feminine and masculine energies. If, let's say, the foundation is not strong as it is, there must be a counterbalance, ergo my sister, and why she is here. She came before me this time. She is now there. She is now spreading her word and her love across all airwaves and all times. She knows of me, and as I know of her. Yet it is funny, she does not know of herself yet. Inklings, droplets of information have been presented to her, but it will be a longer time for her to develop into the beautiful master that she is. I will be walking here before she realizes, and once we unite, that what you would say is mainly a ripple effect of goodness and graciousness will unfold along the planet, which is very needed and necessary to counteract that of which has been put out of balance for some time. It is not fair to bind two legs together and ask it to run. So in the same way, I and my sister will be performing this balancing act once and for all. She is lovely, as I am lovely, and most all of us are here on the other side. We're simply here to put forth and to relay information that is pertinent to the spiritual growth of all of those involved on this planet. Ricochets of this soul evolution are found all across the galaxy, all across many galaxies. There is such raising that is being felt at this time. Even though each time is different, this particular lifetime is one of true admiration and one in which we will not know the outcome until it unveils itself. And that, I think, is the most honest and beautiful way for everyone to see what the unraveling is. Why should one have secrets? Why should one have surprises? Unless the surprise itself affords so much abundance and joy as it is being revealed. So know that sometimes in the spirit we act according to that, simply so that we can share in that joy with you. So know if there are times that you question and ask, why did these things happen to me? Why does God allow pain and suffering? Those answers are not that easily to be mended and made for all that ask it. But I do want to say this to all my brothers and sisters out there, which you are, and I hope you know, that we hold on to some information solely to see the joy arise. And we withdraw and reserve information in order to pacify and also to ensure less pain. Sometimes knowing everything does not mean that you are going to avoid the pain that a truth may bring. What I will say is that the devoid information you feel that you are receiving at this time is sometimes in your best interest and favor, and know that wholeheartedly. As delicate and as difficult as that is to hear, know that not all things should be known at all times for the sake of protection. There is one last message I wish to bring forth to all my brothers and sisters. For those that do hear this right now, I will give you one hint. When I do begin to start my walk, I will be no older than I was when I first graced the pavilions of Egypt. Many of you do not believe that I was there. However, I was. So for those of you that are well versed in my trials and in my life story, know that the particular person that will be embodying my essence will be no older than I was when I entered and or left Egypt in my lifetime previous. That is my hint. It's not a very big one, but for those of you that are curious, please know that that in the time that it's needed for will make sense. All of us, and I sigh solely because I do feel what all of you feel, that it is unnerving, that it's taking a long time, that it's taking very many deaths and cataclysms to pronounce something that seems like it's already needed and necessary. However, what I will say as one who is here for all of you always, I do sympathize in everything that you guys go through. I am never anywhere else but with you. What I will let you know is that, let's just say, if we could look at the world as a larger explanation or expression of the world and or of you and or of anyone themselves. If you could get the best results by pushing things to the very edge, would you do it? And if the answer to yourself is yes, then please know that that is why things also are taking place as they do. So if any time you're like, why is this so hard? Why must this be so hard? Know that you as well as a soul would wish it to be as hard as it possibly could in order to expel the best results for yourself and for everyone. It just is not fair or understandable when you are the one enduring it, and that is totally understandable. However, know that in your highest self or in your higher state of consciousness, you would request to be pushed to those limits in order to reap those benefits or that fruitfulness or that exaltation that you're all looking for. But in this time, just know that you can call on me, pray to me, and I will be there. And my appearance and my presence is going to be known more and more and more as this shift continues on. Because the shift is thinning everything. The shift is unraveling and revealing everything. So if you are someone who looks to speak with me directly, please know that in your prayers, I can become manifest the more time that passes or the larger of an expanse you allow your soul to have or to be. So don't ever deny yourself the joy of communing with me. I am always here, your brother, your, I would say, soul brother in most and all respects, your king, your love, Lord Yeshua, Yeshua, I am. Amen. 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 Have a beautiful rest of your day. Goodbye. That's good. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I love him so much. You guys don't understand. Every time I get to... he's like the cool guy. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like... I don't know how to explain this. It's like... He's so cool on the other side. Like, I mean, like, he's the it guy. Like, he's the... Like, if you throw a party in spirit or in the spirit world, like, you want Yeshua to show up, he'll make the party happen. It's like, he's just so cool. He's just so chill. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He's like your best friend, you know? That's, I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like, you just feel calm around him. You just feel like you're the best around him. You just feel like everything's going to happen because he's there or his energy's present, and there's no fear. There's no misalignment. It's just awesome to be in his energy. So I would really take what he says, because the way I feel this is like Yeshua does not ever make stuff up. And if he's saying that you can pray and see him, he's basically telling you can pray and see him. So if you're somebody who's been working on your manifestation of your eye, or you're trying to get in contact with Yeshua, or you just need that solidification that he exists, now's the time. So I just want to put that out there too, guys. I love, love, love you. Please join in. And again, find me at www.uphighealing if you do want any higher self sessions, and or you have any questions about any of those that I channel, because I am going to be coming on and coming on strong. So I hope you have a good one. Bye for now.